Lesson 52, Fractions and Symbols of Inclusion. Remember, the symbols of inclusion that we've learned are the parentheses, the brackets, and the braces. When we need to simplify an expression that has fractions and symbols of inclusion, we do it exactly the same way we learned for other numbers. So what we're going to do is first simplify these parentheses, and since it's an addition, we have to do common denominator. The common denominator in this case is 16, so we will multiply the 4 times 4 and the 1 times 4. Then we simplify this, and that is 11 over 16. Now we try to reduce, but we can't, so we just multiply 33 over 32 minus 1/8. Now we have to do common denominator, and the common denominator is 32, so I multiply times 4 to get 32 on the denominator. And so we have to subtract 33 minus 4 over 32, which is 29 over 32. And that would be our answer. So notice it's the same process that we've learned before, but now with fractions. You have to remember all the different rules about adding and subtracting fractions and multiplying and dividing fractions. Let's look at the next example. In this one, we have to do the parentheses first. So we need common denominator because it's a subtraction. So it's 3 and 2/8 minus 1/8 plus 1/48. We simplify this, and that is 3 and 1/8. But then since we have to multiply, we have to pass that to improper fraction. Remember, multiply and then add. When I multiply, that is 25 over 24. And we have another addition, so we need common denominator again. In this case, the common denominator is 48, so I multiply times 2, the 24. To finish, we multiply, and that's going to be 50 over 48 plus 1 over 48. And that is 51 over 48. Now, both numbers are divisible by 3, so we need to reduce dividing by 3, and the answer is 17 over 16. Let's do one more. In this case, we also have brackets, so remember that we have to do these step by step so we don't mess up the order. So we need common denominator, so I'm going to multiply times 2, so that's 4 minus 1 over 6. And then in the other parentheses, we also need common denominator because we're adding, so we multiply times 2 again, and that's going to be 2 plus 5 over 6. Now we have to do the addition to simplify what is inside of the brackets, and we have 3/6 plus 7/6. So that's going to be 10 over 6. And now 2/5 times 10 over 6, we simplify, so we divide here by 5 and the 10 by 5, and then we divide the 6 by 2, which is 3, and the 2 by 2, which is 1. So our final answer is 2 over 3. And that's it. Notice how I work in order, go line by line, so that we don't forget any detail. All right, that's it. Very good job. I'll see you in the next lesson.